Robbie was a little boy. Though he behaved nicely at home, he had no respect for the town he lived in. He would throw waste on the road and even scratch seats of public transport. His father often warned him to be careful, lest he would have to pay back somehow. But he did not pay any heed. One day, a very dear aunt of his came to him and asked him to accompany her to the hospital. Robbie agreed. They hired a taxi and reached the hospital. On reaching there, Robbie inquired about the fare, to which the cab driver asked for a ridiculously high price. Robbie was shocked and asked the driver to show him the meter. "It was broken by some naughty chap. I recall it was you." Aunt had no choice but to pay the asked amount. When Aunt went in to see the doctor, he went to the waiting room. He was amazed to see the sight. Though the room was full of chairs, but the ones that were clean were occupied. The ones that were free had litter under them, and the seats were scratched and torn. Poor boy could not get a seat to sit and had to wait for almost 2 hours standing in the corner. "Okay, Robbie, let's take a bus to go back." On the way, they noticed a young boy scratching a tree with a sharp stone. Immediately, Aunt scolded and yelled at the boy for damaging public property, something that did not even belong to him. Robbie was surprised to see her reaction. "Why are you so angry at him? It was just a tree trunk." "Why? How can you be so indifferent, son? These trees, these bushes, these lawns, these buses, these taxis, these roads, all belong to us collectively. They are our public property. We pay taxes to the government to take care of them. By damaging them, we are damaging our money." "Okay, if all of this belongs to us, then why aren't we getting good bus service? Doesn't the government know better to make good use of our money? Forget about the service. Did you look at the waiting room at the hospital today? It was a mess." "So, you are angry at the government. But tell me, son, is everything at your home always well set and up to date?" "No." "Yes, and that is so because your mother alone cannot do that all the time. She needs help, and all members of the family help her in some way or the other. Similarly, our government also cannot do everything alone. We should help the government keep up the maintenance work going." "How can we do that?" "Well, to begin with, you can throw this wrapper in the dustbin and pledge never to throw waste on the road again." Robbie felt ashamed. He picked up the wrapper and threw it in the nearby dustbin. "Similarly, you must take care not to litter around in public places or public transport. Give some respect to public property and do not vandalize it. Play only in playgrounds meant for you." "I know what you mean, Aunt. Today I had to stand 2 hours at the hospital just because all the seats were torn and there was too much litter around. Had we taken care of our public property, we'd all be able to sit down comfortably and relaxed." "I'm glad you got my point." Robbie was a learned fellow now. He helped not just his mother at home, but also the government by taking care of the public property around him.